you've got some big festival shows in the UK coming up this summer. I mean, do you take those differently from when you do your own tours, your own gigs?
Yeah, I mean, not really. I mean, we've been, like you said, we've been doing it a long time, so we've played a lot of small gigs, a lot of festivals, you know. So we just kind of play for the people. A lot of bands play to the people. We play for them. I mean, you know, they paid their money to come see us, so we want them to have a good time. That's paramount when we play live. And then the secondary is that we all have a really good time playing.
When you're doing these festivals, do you get to go and see some of the other bands, and is there anyone that you're really looking forward to seeing that you're playing sort of at the same events as?
Yeah, a lot of times you find bands, which is great. You know, I mean, I do a lot of radio work now, and I'm giving a lot of music, and one of the things that made me fall in love with music again is the new music that's coming out. And when you go to, you know, different festivals and you go to the second stage, and there's a band you've never heard of playing, and you really like them, that's I think the most important part. I mean, you know, a lot of times, yeah, you get to see like really big bands from the monitor desk, you know, like Stevie Wonder or someone like that, and that's amazing, of course. But it's finding the diamond in the rough where you're like, wow, and then of course, you know, 5 years later, they're amazing, you know.
On your last studio record, you worked with Roots Maneuver and Paul Kay, who are two sort of, you know, British cultural icons, but very different. I mean,
yeah, we had no idea. We just thought they were two friends of ours.
Yeah. What was it like working with those guys, really?
I mean, Paul's great. You know, I mean, he's one of those guys that, you know, he has that Mike Strutter character that he does. A lot of people know him from Dennis Pennis, you know, which I remembered him by, but I didn't make the connection until after we were friends. But working with him, we wanted to kind of make light of, you know, because every band has that cliche legal issue that keeps them from making a record for a couple of years. So we wanted to kind of let people know that we didn't really take that too seriously. Although, you know, it is a serious thing, but, you know, we had him come in there and play our lawyer, so that was pretty funny. And with Rodney, Roots is like you said, I guess he is a national treasure, you know, and we were both friends, and we wanted to do something together, and I think this was a good time for us to both do it, because we both had an idea of, you know, the track, because the track was there, and we both heard the track, and we're like, you know, that's a good one to work on.
I heard a version of Scooby Snacks you did with Roots, sort of very, you know, really dubby version. I mean, how much fun was that? And was it? I mean, do you want to, you know, would you be interested in taking a lot of your other back catalogue and playing around with it like that?
That would be really interesting. You know, when we did that, that was for something at Maid of Vale we did, and what was cool about it was that, you know, the guy showed up who was the engineer. This great engineer, and his name's Simone Lombardi, and he's an Italian guy. And he comes in, and he has his echo box. He goes, I brought the reggae machine. So from then on, we knew everything was going to be good. It would be great, because Fast and Frank have this thing called Radio Riddler, and they take a lot of stuff. They've done Purple Rain, all reggae, and they've got singers like Allie Campbell and Sinead O'Connor to sing different Prince songs. I think Plan B might be singing on one of those tracks. So reggae is a big influence on our music, even though I guess, you know, you can't really hear it unless you're really listening for it or smelling for it. But yeah, I think it might be cool to look back, you know, after a while and do, like, you know, we used to do dub versions of our own stuff back in the day. But yeah, I think that'd be cool. It'd be a good idea.
A lot of people.
Well, you want a percentage or something?
Yeah, I'll take 5 or 10.
You'll take 5 or 10. You'll take 5. You'll take 2.5.